Hey guys, so if you see the side, it's my, phone case. I think I wanted to make this video because a lot of people, um, probably don't know really what it's like to be me, and not that not that it's, I mean, everyone lives a different life, everyone grew up different, everyone did this different, everyone did that. But I kind of just wanted to do a video on living with depression. And I live with depression. Um, it started, I'm gonna start with where it started. Um, it probably started when I was about 14. I started getting really anxious and really nervous, and I didn't really know why. I know I'm trying to look at the camera, but, um, I found out. Well, I didn't really find out. I just guessed that it was panic attacks. And I dealt with those from 14, going through school, being bullied, till about 17. And then I went to a therapist, or to our psychiatrist. And I was diagnosed with obsessive compulsive disorder, generalized anxiety disorder, panic disorder, and, clinical depression. And because throughout 14 to 17, things just started to get worse. But it wasn't really that bad around 16 and 17 because I kind of covered it up with friends or whatever, and life just seemed to have more meaning back then. And so from 16 to about, I want to say 18, things were okay. I would be depressed, and then I'd get over it. But I didn't really, fully know what it was or how to deal with it. I mean, I just kind of just dealt with it because it wasn't as extreme as it can get. And because for some people, it just all comes at once. For me, it kind of came slow. So at 17, I was diagnosed with all of that. And then at 18, I came out and all that. Well, 17, 18, somewhere in that vicinity. And then throughout my 18th year, I just kind of went crazy with boys. And, I just kind of ignored my depression. I would get depressed, but, I filled my depression with boys. It was kind of like my medicine. So it was okay. At 19, I got really, 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 really depressed. I laid in bed for days. And then I met a boyfriend or a guy and got in a relationship. I've told you the story of my relationship. It failed because of me. But throughout that relationship, my depression got worse. And, then when it ended in October of 13, it got even worse because I went on a reckless ride. I went really reckless, and I did things that I wouldn't normally do, or things just because I was lonely or whatever. And I would go out with men, get drunk throughout 19 and throughout, right before I turned 20 and all through my 20th year. I would get drunk, do drugs, not like heavy drugs, but like, drugs and stuff like that. I don't really want to say what drugs I did do. I mean, it was just like downers and stuff like that. Like, muscle relaxers and stuff like that. And I got really, really dangerous, with the pills, and because I was trying to numb the depression from my breakup because I couldn't accept the breakup. So I would go over with random men throughout the age of 20 for a whole year. And while I was doing the makeup videos last year and all of that, I was doing that stuff. I was covering it up with a smile. I was being a fake person. And, I mean, you know, the makeup videos or whatever, you know, I was having an okay day when I did that. But behind the video, there was this depression that I suffer from and I live with every day. It's like Groundhog's Day every day. And, it's really hard. And, so I did a lot of drugs, drinking nonstop. And then I, just broke down at some point. I mean, I didn't plan this video. But I just broke down at some point. And, you know, just everything kind of stopped. Because now, you know, I'm 21 years old and I do go drink every now and then at a club or something like that, but nothing is as fun as it used to be. And last year, you know, I tried to make myself have fun by going out with a bunch of boys or whatever, and that didn't do it. That just made it all worse because it was just a cover up, or I was being used because men like to use me. But that's not just me. There's a lot of gay men that go through the same thing I go through. And then in 2015, probably beginning of 2015, I stopped because I got close to an overdose on medication because I was so depressed. And probably late 2014, I'm not quite sure. I mean, I wasn't like trying to kill myself or anything. I didn't really care to live anymore at all. And that's really sad because I'm not worthless. Nobody is. Everybody has purpose. Or so I believe. But I didn't try to kill myself, but I took about 8 pills, 8 downers, like Xanax or something. And after that, a close friend told me, you know, if you don't stop, you're gonna die. And then I stopped that. I got that in track. Got my grandmother monitoring my medication. You know, so I wouldn't do that anymore. Stopped hanging out with people, stopped going out with boys, stopped all of that. And now, as of today, I'm on an antidepressant. I don't know the name of it. I forget the name of it, but, it helps. But every day is like Groundhog's Day for me. There are days where I'm okay. There are days where I'm not. There are days where I'm really sad, where I miss the life where I used to mean something or felt like I meant something. And, I'm just sad. I'm really sad because I ruined a lot of my life last year, and I did a lot of things that weren't very pretty, you know. And I've straightened all of that out with the medication. I now take my own medicine and nobody has to monitor it, but I'm still really sad. So living with depression is, you know, people think it's a joke. People think that, you know, it's for attention or whatever. But it's not. It's real, and it's really hard. And I was tearing up earlier because I was watching videos, people, so it kind of inspired me to do this video and be real instead of putting on that fake thing that I do when I do my videos. I wanted to be a little bit more raw and real. But, you know, this year I've straightened my act out, but I'm still really depressed. Medicine helps me a little bit. It's not, there was one that helped that was Cymbalta, but the side effects outweigh the benefits. And I just, I, I just wanted to make a video for people that go through things like this, you know, for someone that can look on it and say, you know, I'm still dealing with depression every day, but I'm not, you know, it's, if you are suicidal or you're anything, it's not worth it. It's, it's not. I've had maybe a few suicidal thoughts throughout my whole depression as it's gone and gotten worse and stuff like that, but I've never actually been full blown suicidal or diagnosed with suicidal or homicidal tendencies. But as of now, I stand with generalized anxiety disorder, panic disorder, obsessive compulsive disorder, and clinical major depression. And it is major. Every day I don't want to get up anymore. That's part of the reason I haven't done YouTube videos. I've been so depressed. There's been some things going on in my family. I'm alone. I have one friend. I mean, no one really talks. I do have two, but he doesn't really talk to me. And it's just really hard living with it. Because every day is like, it's really sad. And I just wanted to talk about it because it's just something that I'm feeling. And, you know, I take medicine and everything, and I try to get better, and I'm trying, and I know I need to do more to better my life, like work and stuff like that. I really, really, really need to do that. But I'm just really depressed, and, you know, I'm trying to deal with it and do my best to deal with it. And anyone out there that is suffering with it, I know what it feels like. I mean, everyone's depression's different, but I know what it feels like, and it's hard. So if you're out there and you know, comment me or something about it, this was not the best video, but I just felt like I needed to get it off my chest and how I felt and what I've been dealing with, and it's been depression for a long time. All my videos last year I was depressed. I hid behind the shadow of my depression. I would get just enough, you know, energy to do a video, but I haven't really done many because I've been so depressed and I just haven't wanted to or anything. But if you're watching this and you can relate, leave a comment, like this video. But it's a rough ride, but I think that I'll be able to eventually get through it. I hope, you know, through my medicine and everything. I need a therapist, but yeah, I'm working on it. I'm doing a lot better this year when it comes to straightening myself out than I was last year. And I just wanted to clarify that. So just if, I mean, like I said, if you're dealing with it too and you can relate, leave me a comment and I'll comment back. I love you guys. Next video I'll do something a little bit less sad, probably. Love you guys.